honeys, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? All right, we have another DIY project that we're going to do together for the Valentine's Day series. So this project is one of those projects that I absolutely love to make. I love making these little DIY little favors for my friend when they come over during the Valentine's Day. I like to give them like little favors. So I like making little gifts for them so that they can leave with something that I made for them, and it makes me happy and it makes them happy, and I just think it's a really good idea. So let me show you what I'm going to be doing this year for my friends, and I think this is going to give you a really good idea for any favors that you need to make for your friends or your family or your co-workers. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and that's one of the things that I love about this project, is that it's going to cost you like literally a few bucks to make. So what we're going to use for this project is going to be, obviously you guys know how obsessed I am about these salt and pepper shakers from the Dollar Tree. I always use these. This salt and pepper shaker is in every single one of my DIY projects because they're just so easy to find and they're so easy to work with. So I'm using these for my favors. I'm also going to be using some of these bath salt. I found these at the dollar store. I couldn't believe that I found it, but I did find these at the dollar store. The aroma on with these little bath salts are amazing. I got a lavender and I got a rose. It smells so good, guys. I cannot even tell you, like, it's just really such a really wonderful scent. And so I wasn't sure which one I was gonna go with, but I decided to do the lavender because I like the purple and I think it's really pretty, and I don't know, I'm kind of into like purple this year, so I'm gonna do the lavender for my friends. I'm gonna keep this one also, and I'm gonna probably do this like in a future project, maybe like an Easter, DIY project or something. We can probably use this one. So we're gonna use the lavender. We're going to use one of the salt and pepper shakers. What you also going to need to do is you need to get a felt and you need to cut up a little circle so that you can actually cover the top of your salt and pepper shakers, because you don't want this opening to show, number one, and number two, you need something to secure your flower. I think felt is one of those fabrics that is absolutely wonderful. I'm always telling you guys how much I am really loving to use felt on every project because it's very durable. It holds fantastically well, and it's just one of those really inexpensive items that you can find anywhere. So cut out a little piece of felt, hot glue it to the top of your jar, and that's going to be the base for your flower. I already filled in my little jar with my bath soak or bath salt. Just use like a regular spoon if you want, or just have a designated spoon for this project, and just fill in your little jar with all these fantastic bath salts. You can also use a funnel if you want. Now once you do that, you're going to cover your little jar and you're going to decorate the top of your salt and pepper shakers. Here I have one that's already finished. How pretty and how gorgeous does that look? Isn't that fabulous? I mean, can you imagine like giving this to one of your friends who come to visit you for Valentine's Day? It is such a wonderful little gift to give to someone, and they would really love it. So let's do the same thing we did here with this one, okay? So I have my flowers here that I already found. I just picked up any like random flowers. I kind of picked purple because lavender and purple, it goes together. It looks pretty. It makes sense. I really wanted to get some lavender faux flowers, but I didn't find any anywhere. So I guess for now this will do. So I'm cutting the backing of my flower because I want to lay my flowers flat on my top, And if I don't cut the backing, it's gonna kind of like wobble and it's not gonna really be secure. So make sure that if you have a backing on your Faux Flowers, make sure you cut it out to secure it from not falling, okay? Now we're going to hot glue this lovely flower onto the top of your jar, okay? And just go around. What I do is I kind of go around the edges and then I go back and fill in the spaces that needs to be filled in, okay? So that's basically what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna just add some of my flowers and then I'm gonna go back in and I'm going to fill in whatever gaps needs to be filled in, okay? Now you can use lavender, you can use regular like roses, you can really use whatever you want or whatever you have at home. It's really such a really fun project and it really doesn't cost that much money and it's just homemade. It's something that you made yourself and I'm sure your friends are going to really appreciate this project, okay? So it's really a nice gesture and it's just fun. You know, what girl does not want something to pamper themselves with, right? Like I love to pamper myself. So I'm sure your friends will love to receive this. And yeah. Okay. So just look around and see what you see, what fillings needs, like for example, over here is like a little gap. You see that? I'm going to fill that in with my flower. Okay. And that's why it's so important to use, felt, because felt will absolutely hold these flowers together and they will not move. Guarantee you will not move. Okay. So I think that my little jar is basically completely filled with flowers. I don't see any gaps. And as you can see here, look how pretty and lovely that looks. It doesn't even look like a salt shaker, right? It's so beautiful. Okay, done. That's all we need to do. So what I'm going to do to finish off this lovely project is I'm going to add these little tiny spoons to the front of my jar. Now, how I obtain these little spoons, very simple, okay? You're going to laugh at me, but listen, when you gotta get this job done, you gotta get it done, okay? Go to Rita's, where they sell cotton. You know Rita's, they sell the ices. It's an icy store. Actually, not necessarily Rita. You can go to any ice cream store and they usually give you these little spoons as samples so you can try the ice cream. I like to go to Rita's and I love buying their ices. And so what I do is when I go there, I usually ask the lady to give me a few of these little sample spoons and they're so nice. They're like so sweet that they don't even question you. They'll just give you like a few of these spoons and they really are really cool. They don't give you like a hard time. Most ice cream stores has these little spoons. If you ask them for one or two of them, they're not going to really give you a hard time unless they're like really mean, which a lot of them are not. They're actually really nice. Plus you get these for free anyway. This is what you usually sample the ice cream with anyway. So if they give you like a hard time, then just ask them for a sample and just keep the spoon, and then you can actually use these spoons to incorporate in this little favor that we're doing. So that's an easy way to find these spoons. Other than that, I don't know how else you would find them. I'm sure you can get them somewhere else, but I really haven't seen these little tiny ones, so I don't know. But that's where I find mine. So you're going to get these little tiny spoons and you're going to wrap around your ribbon. Now I'm using purple because obviously, again, we're doing the purple theme, we're doing the lavender theme, so everything has to match perfectly, right? So just gonna tie, you're gonna double knot this because you don't want your spoon to fall. So you're gonna double knot it, okay? Just like so. Make sure it's really tight. And then you're going to add your spoon to the front of your jar, okay? Just like that. You're gonna turn this around. You're gonna make a nice tight knot, okay? And then you're gonna make a nice pretty bow, okay? And you're gonna tighten that bow up really nice. You're gonna cut anything that's extra. And there you have your adorable little favor for your friend. Isn't that the cutest thing in the world? Listen, I absolutely love to make these little favors. I've made these favors for a lot of my friends and co-workers and family, and it has never ever failed me. Every single person loves it. Now, you can even go in the extra mile and you can make your own little tag if you want, and you can just add, like a little handwritten little message, or you can do like a little label and put like bath salt, and then just put like lavender. You can really do whatever you want. I just think that this is such a fantastic little project, and you have tons of these left, so you can literally make a whole bunch of these favors for your friends, and it's not gonna really be too expensive. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need to like save money, and you can't really give a lot of gifts to every single one of your friends and family. But if you do something like this, it's feasible, and it makes sense. You can definitely make a few of these and it will make sense. It doesn't hurt your pocket that much, but still it's really nice, presentable little gift. Okay, so yes, I hope you guys love this project. I absolutely love it. I have to make about 4 more of these, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add it to my little Valentine's Day section, because that's what I like to do for Valentine's Day. And then when my friends come in, they just go and pick little things that I have a little section for them to pick whatever gifts they want. And most of the time, this is the first thing they pick. Out of like all the gifts that I put out for them, the majority of the times they love these little bath salts. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know what you guys think about this cute little DIY project. Make sure you thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video, honeys. Thank you so much for stopping by, honeys. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.